Alright, so today we're going to be opening this Terra 10, which is a 10 megapixel, 60-foot flash range. This is basically a game camera from Wildgame Innovations. Now this is the one I have been using for the last few years. I put a sticker on the top that says property of U.S. government, do not touch or remove, to deter people from taking it. So this started taking a dump last year, and this year completely dead, won't work anymore. Okay, so you had to get a new one. This was $31 from Rural King, guys. They're very affordable now. I remember when I first started hunting, they were very expensive, like 100 and some bucks. So let's see what we get in here. We get our unit here. See, open up on the sides. Oh, snazzy. Takes 8 AA batteries. You got your SD card slot there, which I'm using a brand new SD card just because it's a brand new camera. And then you got your settings there, which there's no there's your screen. I was gonna say there's no screen, but there it is right there. It's just tiny. So like I said, that's the one I was using. Pretty comparable, it looks like, just a different shape, but everything else kind of looks the same. You got your 2 bungee cords and your instructions here. Came in the box. Tells you all the stats on the back. There it is, so you guys can see that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go put it on the tree and show you what that looks like. And then what we're going to do is we are going to review it. So that's what this video is about. Reviewing this to tell you, is this worth 31 bucks? If it takes pictures of deer, then probably it's going to be yeah. But so let's see if it works. We're going to keep it out there for about a week or two. We're going to review some, do a review of some stuff out there. So we're going to have this aimed towards it to see if deer are coming to it. All right. So next video will be me hanging it up. So far, it's pretty easy to use. You put your batteries in, you turn it on, you got your display screen here. So first we want to set the day and time. Trying to get through, you see it. Set the day and time, and then you can choose photo or video. Then it'll also tell you how many images you have from this display screen. So we're going to set our day and time, then we're going to hang it up. But that's what the screen looks like. So here's the video leading up to our spot. You got the mineral block right there on the same log we've been using for years. We got a brand new camera right there, about 10 feet away at an angle, hitting that. So basically the deer are gonna come in here. Sometimes they come out of that wood line. Sometimes they just come straight out from there, but they're gonna congregate here. I'm gonna come out here with a hatchet or the weed whacker and try to get some of this scrub brush out of the way, so make this nice and flat so they can mill around and eat and crap like that. So let's look at the video or pictures from that. Right. So we got our pictures pulled up here on the TV. That's how I always view them. You can see there's 37 pages, and we'll just kind of click on one where you can see the detail in it. It says the Wildgame Innovations in the corner over here, and then you got your date and time and moon phase, and then your number of picture it is. So that's when we first put it out, and then see if we can find some animals here. Only 1 deer visited this thing, but 999 pictures, and it filled up in 2 weeks. So that wasn't really out there long enough for deer to really get used to it. A lot of birds. I mean, it's really clear though. You can see the bird flying in through the air and the other bird sitting on top of it. Really clear pictures. The only thing, like at night when it washed it, like it would blow out at night. Here, I'll show you. So you would get like a a white flash basically right there. But the detail is pretty good for having a, it's $31, so. That one was the best one, I thought. No, this one's pretty good. So that's pretty good detail at night. And you can obviously tell it's a doe. And you can tell where she is. You can tell the time, date, moon phase, and picture numbers. So over there. So actually not bad. The picture quality of the daytime pictures and even dusk. This is a dusk one. Right. So this picture would be at 6:09 p.m. So it's getting darker. The picture quality is still really good, I think, for that. So now that you guys seen what the pictures look like, we are going to move on to the review part of this camera. All right, so we're finishing our review on the Terra 10 by Wildgame Innovations trail camera, game camera, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna grade it on a few different things: ease to use, expense, and durability, and also picture quality. Okay, I think those are all expensive when it goes into buying a trail camera. So that's what I'm going to be going off of. Ease of use. So easy that usually when I buy a game camera or something else, I have to read the book, and then every time I use it or every time I change something on it, I have to read the book again. For instance, a GoPro, okay? I read that book every single time I'm trying to go through and figure something out. With this, I read it once, and then I was able to go through. It's really easy to go through and see how many pictures you have, what setting you want it on, and also date and time and all that. It's really easy to use. Every time you open the battery hatch part, it is going to reset your date and time. So just that's for you to be aware. Okay, so there's that. Let's see, durability, super durable. It was out there, we had rain, it's been hot, and no issue whatsoever with the trail camera. It withstanded it all. I usually don't take my cameras out in the winter, just because I think that's silly to have them out there in the dead of winter. But you can if you want. That's up to you. But in regular to harsh conditions, I would say that this is pretty good as far as durability. It seems like it's holding up well. I'm not very nice to my equipment, so I use it as it is supposed to be used, and I use things very hard. So that is good. Picture quality, excellent. At night, you do get a little bit of whitewash, as you saw from some of the pictures. However, the daytime pictures, that's something you could enter into a contest at the fair and win. That's how good those pictures are. There's one where it caught a bird mid-air, a bird was flying, and it was getting ready to land. I was like that's what the picture looked like. That quality, it's great. So, and then price point, 30-some bucks for a camera. That's almost unheard of. The only issue I had with the camera wasn't even the camera's fault. Is the SD card I have in it is not very big, and so it only held 999 pictures. I went back a month later, and my battery was still high. My battery had the 3 bars on it, on the battery. Still had 3 bars, okay? So this thing was working its little butt off, and the pictures weren't even saving because of the SD card, not because of this. So we're going to grade this out of, we'll say 100, because I like the 100 scale. So we're going to say out of 100, 100 being the best trail camera you can buy. You're admiring those, aren't you? I'll give you a little sneak peek. 100 being the best you can buy. 0 being your cell phone taped to a tree. It's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to give this a 85. You're getting an 85.
little Wildgame Innovations. Now, I have had Wildgame Innovations products before, since the early 2000s, when you would have to have a game camera and you had that 6 big batteries put in it, and then you had the film and you had to go get the film developed. That's how old I am. So they've come such a, I've had cameras since then, okay? That's not the, so this, I really like it. I think I read everything on the box that you can read. If you have any quality or questions, put them in the comments, but the picture quality is really good. I do like, even it has the moon phase on it, which is totally cool. Some people like to hunt off of the moon phases. I don't, but some people do. So that's really cool. This says memory. If I would have read this, sooner, up to 32 gigabyte SD card. Okay, my bad. So, really good. I give it a thumbs up. Go buy one right now. Go buy one. Like and subscribe and leave a comment and share the video so that other people buy one. Because this thing, you can put it in your driveway, you can put it on the side of your house, you can tuck it in your garden to see what's eating your flowers. You can use it however you want, but you need one of these for only $30.